Along about 1825, I left Tennessee barely half alive. And I never would have got through the Arkansas mud if I hadn't been riding that Tennessee stud. I had me some trouble with my sweetheart's pa. One of her brothers was a bad outlaw. I sent her a letter by my Uncle Fudd, then I rode away on the Tennessee stud. The Tennessee stud was long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes were green. He had the nerve and he had the blood. There never was a horse like my Tennessee stud. We drifted on down into no man's land and crossed that river called the Rio Grande. I raced my horse with a Spaniard's foal till I got me a skin full of silver and gold. Me and the gambler, we couldn't agree. We got in a fight over Tennessee. We jerked our guns and he fell with a thud, and I got away on the Tennessee stud. The Tennessee stud was long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes were green. Yeah, he had the nerve and he had the blood. There never was a horse like my Tennessee stud. Well, I got just as lonesome as a man could be, dreaming of my girl in Tennessee. The Tennessee stud's green eyes turned blue. He was a-dreaming about a sweetheart too. We loped right back across Arkansas. I whipped her brother and I whipped her pa. Then I found that gal with the golden hair. She was a-riding that Tennessee mare. Stirrup to stirrup and side by side, we crossed the mountains and the valleys wide. We came to Big Muddy, then we forded a flood on the Tennessee mare and the Tennessee stud. There's a pretty little girl on the cabin floor and a little horse colt laying by the door. I love that gal with the golden hair, and the Tennessee stud loves the Tennessee mare. The Tennessee stud was long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes were green. Yeah, he had the nerve and he had the blood. There never was a horse like my Tennessee stud. There never was a horse like my Tennessee stud.